Good afternoon, everyone. Daniel here from Commit to Your Success, DanielAndianaBurgos.com. Welcome to another episode of my vlog. Today, we are going to talk about negative comments, negative people on our journey to success. It is necessary to have a lot of negative people. Today we got an interesting comment on our page where somebody said basically, to waste your time is absolutely nothing. I hate this. Something along those words. And I found it extremely interesting because I understand if you've done business with any company, you've done business with Walmart, whatever, whoever, and you've had a bad experience, perfectly understandable to review it. That's perfectly fine. It's being transparent, and you live with the good and the bad. No one can be perfect. However, this person never actually worked with us. So I found it rude, one, but two, I know it's part of the business and people are going to be negative when they don't understand something. But chances are, if they don't understand it, they're in the situation that they are currently in and clearly unhappy with their situation to comment something like that just out of nowhere. So part of this vlog is going to be about trying to deal with, like Zig Ziglar calls it, stinking thinking. There are an enormous amount of people out there who are unhappy of their current situation and are also unwilling to change it. Life is not a one-way streak. There's ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster. But how you respond is the most important. That's what makes you successful. It's not money. It's not anything, but how you respond, how you live, if you choose to live positive. It's a great book out there from Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. It's called The Power of Positive Thinking. It's so true, where so many people are so negative and they focus on negativity. It just breeds negativity. It continues to feed your negativity. So the hardest part is changing your thought process in this. You can't work a 9 to 5 and think you're going to become an entrepreneur because everyone's doing it, and then all of a sudden you're going to be successsul. That's probably why 80 to 90% of businesses fail, right? It has everything to do with the owner, nothing to do with the business. But so many people start businesses with that same mindset. You have to get out of that mindset. You have to get out of that negativity. You have to get out and do what makes you feel uncomfortable. I've heard so many people, I started my business, I've invested this money because that's what I'm comfortable with. Well, you need to invest the type of money that makes you uncomfortable. You know why? I find it when people when people invest a comfortable amount of money in their business, they simply give up because it's easy to. Oh, well, I've lost this much money, whatever, I can get it back in my job. Or, but when you invest money that you just can't replace next month or next year, now you're talking of a different form of success. Now you're talking, I'm going to figure this out because there's no other way. When your mindset switches to that, that's when you're going to be successful. You know, we try to cheat our way through life. I feel like a lot of people, you know, say, well, I can do this or I can do this, but I'm not willing to sacrifice my time. I'm not willing to work 80 hours a week, you know, to have a successful business, you know, or, you know, maybe like you have to sacrifice something has to give. You know, it's kind of like my wife's story. Most of you have probably know it by now. She got laid off over a year ago, and you have no way of paying your bills. You have nothing. The company did not care about that. The company cared about their bottom line. So what did we do? We could have decided to have her apply for another job, get another job, and more than likely end up in the same situation. Or we could have done something about it, put ourselves in a very uncomfortable situation, not getting a paycheck, and grow a business. And that's what we did. And it was uncomfortable. No day in between that time was it comfortable. Every day was uncomfortable. How are we going to get paid today? How are we going to, you know, pay our bills? How are we not going to, you know, how are we going to succeed? That's what goes around in your head. But as an entrepreneur, your job is to figure it out. And that separates the successful people and the people who do not succeed. And falls in line with the comment that I received today. That person is not successful. He's coming on our page to comment a negative comment on our page when he's never done business with us. But we like to be transparent, so if you want to check it out, check our Facebook page. Daniel and Deanna Burgos. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. It's